One thing we got to work on is stopping allowing shame, guilt, and fear. It's to get us out of our assignments that God called us to. He called us into those assignments because he knew we can handle them. I know you're scared. I'm scared. But we're going to do it scared and all. Because one thing about it, God didn't give you the spirit of fear. You already know. That's it. So we're going to have our faith in God giving us strength to remove that fear and go ahead and walk in that assignment. Okay? I need you to be bold enough. The Lord definitely know you can be bold enough. You just got to make sure you have more faith in him than you have in yourself. Because when you got faith in him, honey, you're going to be walking. You're going to be like, what you need? What you need me to do, Lord? And one thing about it, once you start walking into your assignment, honey, you kind of start liking it. You be like, it do get a little rough. Trust, it gets a little rough. But you also be like, you know what? This is refreshing. It's like I couldn't even believe I could do that. I couldn't even believe I could sit here on this camera and even talk to you guys. This is something that has been hard for me to do for years. And God wanted me to get on here for years and talk to people. I had just never been the part or the person or do the part where I just speak out loud. I've always had a lot of thoughts going on, but speaking to people about situations and encouraging people is something that was hard for me. I am getting better with it. I'm actually loving it, to be honest. Secretly loving it. I love it. But yeah, I want you guys to work on walking in your assignments. Yes, it's hard to find out what your assignment is, but one thing you got to do is you got to seek the Lord to get there. You got to seek him. And you can't worry about what man is going to say while you're doing this walk and while you're going into your purpose. Because I promise you, man is going to be looking at you like, what you doing? I promise you. I sit here and I tell my people, they be like, girl, what you do? I work for the Lord. They be like, girl, you ain't got no job. Like Tommy O. Martin. I'll be like, okay. I understand what you're saying. But I got to be obedient to this man that created everybody. That said, hey, you need to do this or nothing else. Okay? Because one thing's about it and two things for sure. God will stop everything and make everything come to a halt until you do what he tells you to do. Whew. One thing about it, it's one of the hardest things. So don't go that route. Okay? Just do what he tells you to do. Because I promise you, God shut every door. He shut every door. I'm like, hold up now. Hold up. But anyway, I need you to go ahead and walk in your assignment. Okay? Because obedience, and everybody tell everybody this, obedience is definitely better than sacrifice. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.